And please make some noise for the very enigmatic Robbie Schroeder.
Thank you. My name is Robbie Schroeder. I was born Robert Schroeder, Robert Werner Schroeder, or Schroeder, or you can, but I go by Robbie. But it's spelled with an I-E, even though the feminine spelling's with a Y. I'm just like, it's okay. But nobody really. But then you know those people who if you have when you have an I-E last name. And then you have a friend who spells it with a Y, and then you're like, are you even my friend? When you feel betrayed but because your friend doesn't know how to spell your name? I guess it could be any name. It'd be a little more relatable. You know how people switch their name to their middle name? Because they're just like, I'm sick of my first name. And then I'm like, well, should I go by Werner now? My name is Werner. But I made up, you know how kids lie? I was lying in school and I was like, actually my name is Warner, like the Warner Brothers, because I'm cool. And also my mom's sister is a nun, and I think I just forgot that the word for nun, and I got mixed up with saint, so I kept saying my mom's sister's a saint. And they're like, you don't mean, saints are dead, Robbie. Because full disclosure, I went to a Catholic school from kindergarten through 4th grade because I have 2 older sisters and they both graduated. And then my mom was like, do you want to get out of that private school you're in? So I said, sure, Mom. And then I went to Edmond Cyber School. And then everybody was like, you go to a school called Cyber School? And I was like, yes. They're like, is everything on the internet? And I was like, well, we do have 3 computer labs, but no. It was a pretty cool school, I guess. Whatever. I don't know what's funny about it. Let's see. There was, in the first building that I went to, there was asbestos in the building, so we switched buildings eventually. But there was that awesome woods like near the school where kids would go cut off air circulation and pass out in the woods. I never did that. I wasn't one of those. I didn't. Although my mom did see my first lap dance when some young woman was bouncing on my lap and in the school gymnasium, and she was like, Robbie, here's your enchiladas that I got you from. And then I'm like, oh yes, that's what, it was a partially homeschooled school, so it was kind of like sex ed. Chaperone sex ed. Actually, I had friends who were really religious there's a lot of really religious families, and then there was the ice skating brother and sister who didn't have time to go to regular school, so they'd go to this weird school. Anyways, the religious family was like, yeah, we leave the door open on Friday nights to the bedroom, the parents do, and that's the sex ed. That's the joke. But you only really had to be there 5 hours a week, but I was there 5 days a week. And then I still don't know what's funny about that place. Oh, there was an affair between the principal and one of the moms. Anyways, spicy. You know how things are spicy? A workout could be spicy, food could be spicy, drama could be spicy. I've been carb loading a lot. I just load up on carbs, 'cause bread is what? Yay, carbs. Plausible. Yeah, bread is the bread of life, I need a bread machine. You know what's weird is when people get bread machines to make gluten-free bread? That's just sacrilegious. I made a tweet today that it was, I need a bread machine. You know what Axl Rose? I think he should change his first name to Suspension Rose. I don't know a better car part he should be. Or a wagon. Axl Rose was named after a wagon. You know, if you want the thorn, if you want the rose, you got to take the thorn. I was a delivery driver for 13 years for a pizza place, so I heard a lot of elevator banter, like what's on that pizza? Hey, or like random strangers being like, hey, let's beat the shit out of this guy so we could take the pizza, you know? Oh wait, I'm vegetarian, but it's like they're aggressive vegetarians that threaten me. I can't believe they haven't made a sitcom about aggressive vegetarians. Or vegans. I mean, vegans think they're really cool, but they're not violent, right? The non-violent vegan. But they go to like boxing gyms or something. Kickboxing. The difference between boxing and kickboxing is the limb that you're punching people with, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing a CrossFit competition on Friday. That's it. That's a joke. I hope there's going to be dogs there, you know. Yeah. Dogs make everything better. It's almost like you need a dog to have a dog. Like 2 dogs. You need a dog at an adoption place. I don't know. I do think tails are weird, though. I don't know. I have a little bony bump on the back of my pelvic bone. And I had an ex who said I'm like a fairy or something. You're so cute, your tail. And I'm like, what? Stop blogging about me. It's the facial expression is the punchline. I'm gonna get a t-shirt made like this. A cartoonized. Because that's the only way comedians make money is selling t-shirts. And they learned it from people in bands, I guess. Well, I'm glad I didn't go up first. I've been Tommy Hinchcliffe or whatever. I've been Toby Maguire. I've been Robbie Bobby. Bye.
Tommy Hinchcliffe, Toby Maguire, Robbie Bobby, everybody. Gotta love Robbie. Check out his store online for shirts. What's it called?
Oh yeah, Nitpick Collective.
Nitpickcollective.com. It's .com. Okay, I'll start right there.